My relationship with music would intensify as I understood the significance of my voice. As a child, singing felt more natural to me than speaking. I was a really shy girl, but was desperate to express the world exploding within me. Eventually, I understood that the magnitude of my being stems from the magnitude of my emotions, or rather, my propensity to dive deep into them. Same goes for my thoughts. It's a difficult task for a child to develop the level of awareness needed to make this connection, so I struggled to effectively communicate my internal experience. Maybe that's why I was given the ability to sing. Regardless, it was the medium I heavily leaned on to make sense of my world and the world outside mine. From my past through my present, song continues to remain an effective tool for my personal well-being. Though it was evident to me that music was my vessel for self-expression and evolution, I never considered whether this relationship was accessible to everyone. I never considered whether the music I would listen to or the amount of time spent listening could influence my perceptions or even my behavior. It's these observations that led me to ask, does music have the ability to influence us all for better or for worse? My curiosity triumphed over my laziness, launching an investigative rabbit hole that led me to more remarkable discoveries. Throughout history, evidence demonstrates that music is not only a divine force with the power to influence, it possesses the autonomy that can control and drive us to take action. The earliest example of this is observed through the human instinct to associate music with movement, even though music does not move. Our sense of time originates from how hominids, our evolutionary predecessors, learned to hear footsteps as a pattern. The sense of time allowed hominids to physically evolve by learning how to walk consistently. As we evolved, societies around the world would all hold music in high regard, developing a divine relationship as evidenced in ancient traditions and customs. Holistically, music served several purposes in traditional indigenous culture, from their religious and healing ceremonies to their storytelling and use in manifesting success in their agricultural and warfare initiatives. Centuries of musical exchange between tribes across the eastern woodlands exemplify the long-standing history of music's ability to bring people together. Instruments from the Aztec were dressed in symbolic illustrations that held sacred meaning according to the spiritual beliefs, providing divine instruction on how, when, and where to play the instruments. In the Western world, Benedictine